Welcome to another edition of News Bites here on Daily World Television. My name is Kal Korff and I'm your host. In the small British town of Shropshire, an amazing discovery has been found accidentally by a farmer who owns a piece of land. In this land, or on it, literally in it underground, are various holes. What he thought was a rabbit hole, when he actually went down and explored it, is just a few meters below the surface of the earth. He found a large cave, and in that cave there was evidence that the Knights Templar, these are people who fought to protect the so-called Holy Grail belonging to Jesus Christ, if you believe the New Testament story. The Knights Templar did fight on behalf of the Crusaders, right or wrong, and this cave apparently was used by them to either hide out or, based on the preliminary archaeological investigation of this site, was also used for religious purposes. There are a lot of etchings perfectly preserved inside this amazing cave, photos of which have been published by the media. You can Google them, and you can see that it looks just fantastic when lit by candles. Candles, of course, would have been used centuries ago. Some skeptics are saying that the cave is actually more recent, that it was actually created in the 1700s. There's archaeological evidence to disprove that. However, what they do know is that another group of Britishers did use that cave, and they may have been from the 1700s, which of course are centuries later than the so-called Crusaders or Knights Templar. There is preliminary evidence that some sort of black magic cult may have also used this cave centuries later after the fact. It was originally created, however, by people living at the time of the Knights Templar, and of course it has given new boost to the mythology, since it is yet to be proven that there may have been a Holy Grail, that it may actually have existed. We will follow the story as more evidence comes out or more information about it. Stay tuned, and we'll report back in another broadcast as more information is released by scientists who now are beginning to study this amazing find. Once again, this secret, previously unknown underground cavern, which does date back to the time of the Crusades and the so-called Knights Templar in Britain, found on the property underground belonging to that of an unsuspecting farmer.